Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. You know, the biggest strength of Modi government, according to people, was the fact that he had actually elevated the brand image of India across the globe. That is what people say. Now, the fact is, United Nations, Germany, US, all of these countries today are questioning our democratic process. You see, India is the world's largest democracy. India possibly is one of the world's best democracy. Nobody dared question our democracy till date. And today, that democracy is being questioned. I'm going to talk to you about that. Mind you, this is not just about Bharatiya Janata Party. This is about Indian politics. Let's get right into the show. The Germans said that, like anyone facing accusation, Mr. Kejriwal is entitled to a fair and impartial trial. This includes he can make use of all available legal avenues without restrictions. The presumption of innocence is a central element of the rule of law and must apply to him. This is what the spokesperson of Germany said. Why is Germany saying this? Why is Germany saying this? Germany possibly is saying this because German believe that there's something not right. That is the run-up to this election. Something is not right. United Nations said something similar. The United Nations said that what we very much hope that in India, as in any country that is having elections, that everyone's rights are protected, including political and civil rights. And everyone is able to vote in an atmosphere that is free and fair. This is what the United Nations said. Why are all these bodies and people saying this? And countries saying this? Why? If everything is fine, is it a conspiracy? Let's go further before we get into the analysis part. While addressing a briefing, US diplomat said that we continue to follow these actions closely, including the arrest of Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal. We are also aware that the Congress party's allegation that tax authorities have frozen some of their bank accounts in a manner that will make it challenging to effectively campaign in the upcoming elections. So, they not only spoke about Arvind Kejriwal, they spoke about the Congress party also. You see, why are they speaking like this? Why are all of a sudden all the countries talking? Or at least some of the countries are talking. Why? Probably because, you see, Kerala, it's a non-BJP government. In Kerala, Veena Vijayan, day before yesterday, the case was registered against her by the ED, Pinarayi Vijayan's daughter. Some days back, Thomas Isaac was summoned by ED. I'm going to talk about names that were either summoned, case registered by ED and other enforcement agencies. Kerala Industry Ministers P. Rajiv, Kerala CBI MLA C. Mohiuddin. It's a non-BJP government and almost from every party, people were called, summoned, red hard, case registered by ED, IT, whatever, central agencies. Let's go to another state, Tamil Nadu. Again, a place where Bharatiya Janata Party is trying to make a mark. And in Tamil Nadu, of course, Senthil Balaji is in prison. And like I told you, ED, whatever, raid, investigation, case registered, DMK MP, Khatir Anand, again, ED. Tamil Nadu Higher Education Minister K. Pudmudi, we all know the story, R.N. Ravi story, which I have I have brought in front of you. So that's that. Karnataka, D.K. Shivkumar, MP, D.K. Suresh. Telangana, K. Kavita, she was arrested. She is arrested. She is in custody of ED. Andhra Pradesh, Jagan Mohan Reddy, Special Enforcement Directorate. Court has issued summons to Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister. Delhi, of course. Delhi is the crown and glory, of course. Sanjay Singh, Manish Sisodia, Satyendra Jain, Arvind Kejriwal. Now Kailash Gehlot has also received ED notices. Maharashtra, ED notices had gone to Raj Thackeray. Now Raj Thackeray is aligning with the Bharatiya Janata Party. In Maharashtra, the case is absolutely evident. The party was broken because of ED and IT and investigated. Two parties were broken. NCP was broken. Shiv Sena was broken. People who received ED notices jumped to Shiv Sena, which is now aligned with Bharatiya Janata Party. People who received or could receive ED, IT, CBI notices jumped to NCP of Ajit Pawar, now aligned with BJP. And people who have still not are still getting notices. Rohit Pawar, who is sitting in the opposition bench, got a notice. Candidate who is going to stand for election in Mumbai got notice just on the eve of the election. Last month, no. Last month, no. Last month, no. But just before the eve of the election, he got a notice. So isn't it obvious now? Isn't it obvious? Jharkhand's Chief Minister, Hemant Soren, arrested. Lalu Prasad Yadav and his son, both are under notices. Mulayam Singh Yadav's son and current head of Samajwadi Party, Akhilesh Yadav, got notices. CBI notice, CBI investigations and ED investigation. Abhishek Banerjee, TMC, and so many TMC members, notice. Mahua Moitra was raided by CBI. My problem is not one Bharatiya Janata Party member, but almost every opposition member, every opposition leader is either summoned or under custody or has been served with notices or is under radar or whatever. Every person. Now the point is, when you get a notice, let me tell you, and I tell you this with experience, because we were raided. I have got notices. So I can tell you this with experience. When you get notices after notices, you mentally are not there. You mentally cannot concentrate on your work. You can't. Because you have to be with your lawyers, you have to pay your lawyers, you have to get things done. So it's the process. It's the process that kills you more. The point that I'm trying to make is isn't this subverting the process of democracy? Nobody says no to investigate a corrupt minister, a corrupt politician, a corrupt bureaucrat. When I say corrupt politician, it doesn't necessarily mean opposition politicians alone. It also means politicians from the ruling party, which I have not seen a single political politician or ministers or chief ministers from the ruling party ever investigated. Not one single person. Or even people who are seen as close to the ruling party. Big business houses who've got big cases, big scams being spoken about. Not that they approved, accused of scams, but not much of arrest or much of investigation has happened. But at a drop of a hat, an opposition is taken and put inside. You see, the point is, if this is not subverting democracy, what is? Okay, now, same is the case with Congress. Congress, their accounts have been freezed. They have no money. This is one part of the story. Let's look at another part of the story. Arvind Kejriwal was sent 9 summons. He didn't attend 9 summons. Why? Because possibly he wanted to get arrested. Because isn't it obvious that you know that you are getting summons and you are disregarding summons, you are someday or another going to get arrested? Isn't that obvious? So he possibly wanted to get arrested. Possibly he has scripted everything what happens next after his arrest. And that is why he never resigned as a chief minister. That is why his wife now comes in front of the people and talks about how he feels and how he is going to respond. There was a WhatsApp message system where you could WhatsApp to Arvind Kejriwal, and Arvind Kejriwal would have this auto reply sent to you and all that. All this is happening. And that's the way they are combating the government. They are combating the political party in power. Political party in power is using agencies, and the opposition are combating that way. Now, the reason I told you this is not just about Bharatiya Janata Party is because it's about me, it's about you, it's about all of us. You see, election is not about two people's fight. Election is not about Rahul Gandhi and Modi. Election is not about Arvind Kejriwal and Modi. It is not their elections, it's our election. Election is about our education. Election is about our health. Election is about our growth. Election is about our economy. Election is about what money we earn. Election is about getting 2 square meals to every Indian. Election is about hunger index. Election is about malnourishment. Election is about starvation. Election is about infrastructure. Where are all those gone? Here, look at it. I've got pages after pages after pages after pages for this election. Not in one place anybody talks about good health. Not in one place does people talk about employment. Not in one place anybody is talking about infrastructure. Not in one place anybody is talking about education. People are talking about democracy being killed, people being arrested, somebody being corrupt, somebody being not corrupt, somebody trying to destroy democracy, somebody trying to ensure that all corrupt people are put behind bars. What is happening? Again, I say, elections are not for political parties. Elections are for us. It is our festival so that we can vote, we can elect our representative. It is not to ensure that the representative can fight each other and, get their vendetta sorted out. That's not what election is all about. It's not a wrestling match. Number two is a lot of Bharatiya Janata Party supporters would tell that, "Arey kya hai? What of it? If somebody had done wrong, it's okay. They are being arrested." Actually, in a way, it is better. You see, what Modi ji is trying to do is Modi ji is trying to ensure that every person who has done wrong is put behind bars so that they don't win, Baba. So that our country is clean. Our country is clean. And believe me, a lot of people debate. Lot of people put that point as debate. I am appalled. Are we saying that all the corrupt people in this world are sitting in the opposition and all the cleanest and the most pious people in the world are sitting in the government? Is that what we are saying? Do we even believe it? Electoral bond proved one thing. Like I said before, I repeat myself. Hamam mein sab nange. There is not a single political party. There is not a single political party. If I have to name it, then I will say the communists because they are the only people who didn't accept monies from the electoral bond. There is not a single political party in India that has not accepted money from electoral bonds from people who are not so clean. I'm not saying therefore every person who donated an electoral bond has got something to hide or they are corrupt people, but there are a lot of people who are. There are a lot of people who have got their monies, they have ill-gotten monies that was donated in electoral bonds. Electoral bonds is still possibly the biggest scam that I have ever seen. And each and every party accepted money from electoral bonds. So what are we talking about? So if you are calling the other political party corrupt, you need to know that your three fingers are pointing at you. And this time it is true. Any party, especially Bharatiya Janata Party, who is using all the force to ensure that, they're going to clean corruption and all, nothing. 8,000 crores is also with them. And the reason I do this editorial is because I am requesting you, whichever political spectrum you belong to, I am requesting you. It is high time you start thinking for your future. Your country, your family, your children, your health, your political party fighting amongst themselves and you supporting one political party to defeat another political party doesn't help you a bit. Look out for political parties that talks your benefit. If a political party is standing in front of you and just criticizing the other political party, then that political party has nothing to offer you. Mind you, it is very difficult to offer good education, to offer good health, to offer food in the table, to elevate poverty. It is very difficult to ensure that you build infrastructure. It is very difficult to ensure that you reduce starvation in this country. It is very difficult. It is very easy to say that he is corrupt, he's in jail, he's doing that, he's doing this. It's very easy to say that. And if that wins him votes, then he wins, you lose. He or she, the politician wins, you lose. This is the point I wanted to make. Winning elections should not be by putting opposition in jail and removing and freezing bank accounts. Neither is winning election a drama. Winning election is about how you can help people. Winning election is to present your plan as to how you can help your voters, your country. Unfortunately, we are far, far away from it. Other than going ahead, where we talk about growth, where we talk about higher education, where we talk about better infrastructure, where we talk about better economy, we are going back. We are going back where we are talking about democracy, we are talking about freedom, we are talking about freedom of speech. This is what happened in 1947 or before 1947. So we have gone back to 1947 instead of going towards 2029. This is the problem. And this problem, you have to understand, realize, accept, and then take a call. That's the point I wanted to make. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.